Even though I mostly play Osu on this channel, I've played a lot of rhythm games throughout the years. With that said though, I've never played a rhythm game about typing. So when I heard about TypoJam, I was fairly intrigued, but surprisingly, it's not actually an all-new concept, since after doing some research, there is an insane amount of typing rhythm games out there. But since I don't want this video to be too long, I might save those for another day. But with all that said, let's get started. Ooh, it's got some funky menu music. Alright, so it looks like you can change a lot of things. Seems very customizable, which is pretty cool. I probably won't mess with anything yet. I guess I'll have to figure out my offset though. Let's up the scroll speed a bit, and let's try playing a map. I'm not entirely sure how the game works. Let's just try, like, I guess a 5-star. I'm just gonna call them stars. I don't actually know what they are. But yeah, let's see how this goes. So I have seen a bit of gameplay. Okay, I will need to lower the scroll speed. Oh my god. After lowering my scroll speed, I tried again and things went much better, but since there isn't actually a tutorial for this game or anything, I'll briefly explain how it works, although it's pretty intuitive. Basically, it's your standard scrolling rhythm game with some kind of track containing hit objects which come towards you. What makes this game kind of interesting though is how, unlike in most rhythm games, there's no keybinds. You just have to press the corresponding key that shows up. Sometimes it's a little confusing at first when they throw stuff like a period or a space bar at you, but once you learn which keys all the symbols correspond to, it's really simple. Also, I should mention that this game is pretty unfinished at the moment and most of the maps are really short right now. Like, this 5-star I played was 20 seconds long, so needless to say it wasn't very hard to FC, but don't worry, because things are going to get much harder. Alright, well I feel like that was really easy, so let's try something a little harder. I feel like this game's gonna be more similar to something like Geometry Dash, in the sense that you have to play, okay, well, I was not ready for that. But yeah, in the sense that you have to play stuff multiple times to actually kind of get an idea of how to play the level. Although I'm sure, like, if I was better at the game, you know, it is very sight readable, I would imagine. Oh fuck, I want to try this again. I think I can FC this. Alright, the hard part is coming up here. I'm locked in. No, man. Okay, what is that part? I can't read those, man. Oh my god. Alright, I also want to try changing my theme now that I know a little bit about how to play. So are there like presets? Okay, there are. Let's go with Ruby because red is my favorite color. Alright, let's try out this song, Sing to the Deep Sea World. Very popular Osu song, so I'm not surprised it is in this game. Interesting intro here. Dude, this is, like, impossible. Yeah, so this map was a bit of a challenge for me, to say the least. I spent ages on this since I was pretty determined to at least pass it, but later on into the map, the difficulty only increased. One thing I did realize though is that I wasn't really timing my inputs to the song that well, because mainly I was just really focused on trying to hit the correct keys most of the time. But once I realized that, I did do slightly better. Dude, this part is impossible. Bro, I mean this, I don't know how anyone would do this. I'm gonna change my theme again. It's probably the theme, right? It's not my fault, it's just a bad theme. Okay, let's go with blue. Honestly, this theme suits this map a lot more. I mean, that part is, I can't do it. That part is by far the hardest. It's a consistent pattern, but since you pretty much have to use your pinky finger for caps lock, it's really awkward to play. I like this map a lot though, and looking back, it's probably my favorite one I played. Anyway, after an unreasonable amount of fails, this happened. No, I failed on the last note, bro. How is that possible? 99%. What the fuck, dude? I choke in Osu and I choke in TypoJam, bro. I got the choke gene. I had caps lock on, but dude, that run was fucking crazy, and then I threw so hard. Okay, we passed the map, dude. I got 80%. I guess it's an A rank, I don't know. No, bro, I gotta FC it though. Like, it's so doable. I tried for a while longer, and even though I didn't FC it, I got a decent enough run and decided to move on. Alright, let me change my theme again. Let's go dark cherry. Alright, let's try this. This is difficulty 12, so I think it's a little harder. I mean, honestly, I'm a lot better at sight reading already. H-I, hi, what's up? I was not expecting H-I, bro. Ah ha ha. No, man, don't laugh at me. Oh my god. This map didn't take me nearly as long to pass compared to the other one, partly because I was a little better at the game now, but also because, personally, I just think this map is a lot easier than the other one, even though it does have a higher rating. Oh my god. The sight reading, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy! This map's actually easier, in my opinion. Anyway, I still wanted to FC something harder than a 5-star today, so I gave this a few more tries and had some decent attempts where I got fairly close, but usually missed somewhere in the middle. Eventually, I got a decent score I was happy enough with, and then decided I was ready to try the hardest map in the game. Alright, well, you know, I do want to try this. I've been holding off on it because it's 16 stars, but we'll give it a try here. Okay, so this is just like an OC Tycho pattern. Dude, I'm sight reading and this is so hard to sight read. Oh my god. Wait, I did it! I passed the 16 star! I'm the GOAT! What? It's so short. Right, it's definitely FC-able then if it's that short. Okay, you know, in hindsight, I'm pretty sure I've said every map so far has been FC-able and haven't FC'd a single one yet, but this time I actually meant it, okay? And after only a few tries, I got this run. Yes! I FC'd! I low-key mashed my keyboard at the end, but I FC'd. Now you can't say I'm a bad TypoJam player because I FC'd the hardest map. Well, I've played pretty much everything except for this, and this. I don't want to play anything that's super easy. I guess I'll play this map once just because I haven't seen it. Okay, I mean, that was an easy pass now that I am better at the game. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is I want to try and make a map. I want to check out the map editor and see how this works. So, map details. All right, for the map name, let's do like, and for the mapper, let's do and subscribe. I think that's a pretty good name, personally. All right, for the background, I picked a Goomba PNG. And for the song, I'm just going to pick a song I have on OC for this. Oh, there's Goomba.png. Alright, so I don't know how to do this. Alright, let me try my best to explain the editor to you. Also, just a quick disclaimer, if I say anything that's incorrect here, that's my bad because I only know what I figured out on my own since there's no tutorial or anything as far as I'm aware. Okay, so essentially you can place objects on these white notes. However, unlike the beat snap divisor in the OSU editor, there's no way to change the rhythm. For example, if I wanted to put in a 5-note burst of 8 notes, I can't do that because there's only nodes for quarter notes. To fix this, the solution I found was just to make a bunch of nodes when you're creating the map in the first place, but then it makes the majority of it a lot more annoying to map since you constantly have a really cluttered timeline. Also, the only way to place notes is by recording your own inputs, which kinda works, because then you can move them around and also change what key they correspond to, but it's really inconvenient that you can't just like double click on a node to place a note or something. There's also no way to listen to the song without moving your camera away from the area you're trying to look at, as well as no way to select more than one thing at once, and you can't copy and paste things either. With all that said though, keep in mind this game is pretty unfinished at the moment, and I'm sure they'll improve the editor in the future. This is in no way meant to be me saying it sucks or anything, I'm just trying to explain the issues I had while mapping. Anyway, after longer than I'd like to admit, I had around 10 seconds of gameplay, and wanted to try actually playing it. Okay, so I've made a decent amount of my map. I want to try playing it. I'm also curious how hard it is. I guess it's 13 stars at the moment, so let's try this out. Okay, bro, whoever made this map is fucking insane. Okay, well, I passed my map. Well, that was a look at TypoJam. Overall, I felt like it was a pretty cool game. I had some criticisms, but generally, I mean, I did like it. Yeah, so that was TypoJam. I enjoyed trying it out and hope to see it improve in the future, although I highly doubt I'll make any more videos about it since I pretty much did everything there is to do. Over the course of editing this video, I went back and FC'd pretty much every map in the game and messed around with a little more of the customization stuff, which is pretty cool, and I probably could have shown that stuff off a little more in the video, but oh well. There are already some pretty cracked TypoJam players out there, so that's cool to see, but at the moment there's not very much incentive for people to try and improve at the game or anything outside of personal enjoyment, since not only is there no global ranking or anything, but there's also no way to even see the scores you have on a map after you set them, to my knowledge. Anyway though, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you next time.